Since you clicked on this video, I'm guessing that you're either not winning as much as you want to be, or else you just want to improve. Well, this video is for you. I'm going to be going over what could be holding you back and how to fix it. If this video does help you out, please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribe, as it does help me out a ton, and hit the notification bell if you want to stay up to date on all my newest videos. Let's get right into it. The first thing that might be holding you back is your mechanics, with things like aiming and peeking. In order to improve with these, I'd recommend playing aim trainers like Kovacs or doing Terrorist Hunt. The reason that these are better than just playing the game normally is that you'll be doing the same drill over and over again, whereas in game you might only be practicing your aim for a small portion of the game. When you're practicing mechanics and doing drills, make sure that you practice with the right technique, because if you practice wrong, you're going to learn how to do it wrong, and you're going to do it wrong in game. A good saying that I heard is, practice doesn't make perfect, perfect practice makes perfect. There's two particular drills that I recommend doing in order to improve your mechanical skill. That's hitting headshots and recoil control. Hitting headshots is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, you just go into a terrorist hunt mission and try to hit every single terrorist in the head. I recommend doing this with fully auto turned on, though you can put on semi-automatic if you feel more comfortable with it, but putting on fully automatic will give you a more realistic situation. The goal of the recoil control drill is to improve your ability to control recoil. What I recommend doing is going into a custom game or a terrorist hunt mission and picking an operator such as Buck with a fully automatic gun and putting an ACOG on it. Then you pick a wall, aim down sight and hold down the fire button and try to keep the crosshair in one spot and don't let it move. And you can make it more challenging by actually moving away from the wall, so the further away from the wall you are, the more difficult it's going to be. And if you're finding it difficult, move a little bit closer to the wall and you'll find it easier. For some people this drill might be a bit difficult to do at first, but with a little bit of practice, your recoil control ability will become a lot better. This is actually what I did in order to improve my recoil control, and I feel like I've improved quite a lot by doing this drill. Another thing that might be holding you back is your map knowledge, and the only way to improve map knowledge is to play more. There are ways to learn maps quickly through things like R6 maps, which I talked about in another video, and hopping into custom games and studying the map yourself. I'd recommend playing ranked with some friends who know the maps if you decide to just play the game normally to learn the maps. The reason for this is that they will most likely know the callouts for most maps and be taking it seriously because it's ranked. You can also solo queue, but you aren't guaranteed someone with a mic. There are also plenty of videos out there that will tell you all the callouts for certain maps, and I find these to be really helpful too. In the end, the best way to learn the maps is just to play a lot and focus while you're playing, and you will notice an increase in your map knowledge really quickly. The third and most important thing that I'll talk about is mindset. The reason that mindset is so important is that it ties everything else that I've spoken about together. For instance, if you master mechanics and map knowledge but have a poor mindset, it will completely hold you back. Look at it like a horse and rider. In order to win a race, you need both a strong and fast horse as well as a competent rider. If you adjust the horse, it may be strong and fast, but it won't know where to go. If you adjust a rider, well, he can't do much without a horse to ride. It's the same with skill and mindset. If you just have good skill, you'll be able to do things, but you won't be able to think straight and succeed. It'll be the same if you have a good mindset and bad skill. That's why it's important to have both. With the mindset, there are three key things to keep in mind: staying calm, staying focused, and being confident. First, staying calm. In order to stay calm, I would recommend that you try to get into the habit of breathing slowly in through your nose and out through your mouth. This will help you to stay calm by keeping your heart rate steady. If you're in a situation like a 1v5 where you start to get nervous, make sure that you're doing this. Also, if you start to get nervous, take a couple of seconds to calm yourself with a few deep breaths and try to get your head back in the game. I do this and I find it really helpful. The next thing is staying focused. The only real way to stay focused is to practice. Try to focus on nothing but the game and what you're trying to improve on. Like, say if you're trying to improve on your crosshair placement, focus on exactly where you're placing your crosshair and why you're placing it there. If you do this, your improvement will be a lot more rapid than if you didn't. Now into the final thing, confidence. Confidence is really important. Basically what it is knowing that you're capable of what you're doing. If you can be confident, it's really unlikely that you'll mess up. All you have to do is keep saying to yourself that you know what you're doing, and your confidence level will be much higher. Also, one thing to keep in mind is not to get overconfident or cocky, because this will just lead to making bad plays because you feel like you're unkillable. Make sure to be confident but grounded at the same time. Know that you're capable of getting it done, but also that you're not unkillable and you will succeed a lot more. Anyway guys, that's about the end of the video. I really hope that it's helped you out. If it has, please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribe, as it does help me out a ton. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.